What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure back with a new video. So this week I'm going to do another vendor list now that I've gotten the video out of the way to help everyone understand their resale certificate. I think everyone got it, at least the people that needed the help with it. Some of you didn't need that help and didn't need that video. But for this week we're going to go into accessory vendors. So handbags, sunglasses, jewelry, that type of stuff. Now I kind of did this one the lazy way like I've done before, where I've already pre-recorded like me going through the website. So you'll see the website, but otherwise you're going to see me looking down on my phone at the pre-recorded videos. But let's get into this video. So starting with the first vendor, which is Admiral Row. So they sell jewelry, sunglasses, and they also had a men's category that I saw when I was looking through here. But right now I'm just going to take you through their homepage just to show you guys really quickly. And if you saw that pricing on there, they do sell retail as well. You guys know I always mention that, and I think majority of these accessory vendors did sell retail along with wholesale. There was a couple that were just wholesale only though. But that's pretty much the homepage, just to give you guys an idea of their style and what they sell. But I'll take you to the actual wholesale page so that way you guys can see the requirements. I think it's just an application on theirs. The wholesale application, there is a form that you can fill out, but there's also an email that you can go to, or you can email them as well if you would like. But if I were you, just fill out the form. They'll get the information, and then I'm going to go through some of their new arrivals just so you can further get an understanding of the type of product they sell, as well as the price point, which is a pretty low price point. I didn't go into like for the jewelry vendors to see like if the jewelry turns or what type of metal they're using for it, so that's something you guys will want to look into. Next vendor is AJ Morgan, which is sunglasses, and then they have like reading glasses as well. Again, they do sell retail, but just so you can see the homepage and get a feel for their pricing as well and the product. And I did see a guy on there, so it looks like they may sell men's as well. Here are just a few of their new arrivals. So again, you can see the type of product to see if it's for you and if it works for your boutique. Looks like they're doing a clearance sale right now. So I guess this would be some of the old products you can see previously. But I want to get to showing you guys information about the wholesale. I'll let you guys do more of the shopping on your own. Okay, so here is their wholesale page. Take me to the login first, but then they have a page where you can actually create an account. So this is like the information that they need from you, which doesn't seem like it's much. But I want to go into the catalog really quickly too, just to give you guys more of an idea of their product. I'm going to do the catalog that is sunglasses only, because I feel like most of you probably want the fashion over the reading glasses. So I'll just scroll through a few pages of the catalog just so you guys can see it. But I won't go through the entire catalog. And as you can see for the pricing, it looks like all the sunglasses wholesale are costing about $5 to $6. Next up we have Creative Group, which is also sunglasses, and they also have reading glasses as well. And that one picture had a guy in it, so they must sell men's also. So before I get into the wholesale portion of it, I'll quickly go over the product so you guys can see what the product looks like and price point, because I'm almost sure they sold retail. Oh no, this was one of the ones that's wholesale only. So the pricing you see is for a pack of 12. What it doesn't say on this screen is if it's a variation of colors, or are you getting the only the one color shown in the picture. So I just clicked on one random one just so I can see. Those are actually cute. And there's the pricing for a pack of 12. And it does say that the packs come 2 to 4 or more colors per dozen. So you'll get a dozen of them, but it'll be a variation of colors. What they don't tell you is what the other color options are. So that's the one thing I don't like. At least the other ones will show you a picture of all the colors. But now I'll just quickly go into men's, so that way you guys can get an idea for the men's sunglasses. If any of you sell men's or want to sell men's, you can get an idea of the product that they have for the men's as well. And then once I finish going through men's, I'll get into the wholesale information, which it was just a contact page. It wasn't an online application that you can fill out, so you'll most likely have to email them or fill out the form, the contact us form. So next we have Pixie Mood, which Pixie Mood is handbags. Can't remember, did they have jewelry too? No, I think this one was strictly handbags and like backpacks. But I'll show you guys some of the product really quickly, so that way you can see the product. I'll go into the spring summer collection. It didn't show any fall yet. So it does look like they sell retail also. So this is the price point for retail, which is actually not bad for handbags. And I think this one was vegan approved, if I'm not mistaken. So that would mean it's not real leather, it's faux leather is basically what it's telling you. But the thing that matters is the texture, the quality of the faux leather, and how well it holds up. But of course you'll have to buy it to find out, because I have no idea. I've never worked with them. I'm just providing you guys the information. But just for the wholesale, they do sell wholesale to Canada as well. So it's the US and Canada. And they have a link that you can click to go create an account. It's a different website. And there's also an email on here. So next is OMG Bling. And this is the website that I couldn't see anything on without creating an account. So it's literally either log in or create an account. You can create an account to shop retail, but I didn't feel like creating an account just to show it for YouTube, because I'll never use the account. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go onto their Instagram, just to give you an idea of the type of product you sell versus creating an account. So on their Instagram, you can see it's all jewelry that they sell. They have masks too. I don't know if they actually sell sunglasses or if that picture is just for the chain on the sunglasses, but it's pretty much just all jewelry. Next is Street Level, which is handbags. I believe this is another one that said vegan approved, which would mean it's a faux leather. The quality doesn't look bad, but the price point is also a lower price point for handbags, so you'll want to check out quality yourself. From the pictures, it looks pretty good. And that pricing we saw, I'm almost positive, is retail. I'm almost positive they sell retail and wholesale. But here's the wholesale information if you want to buy from them. There's no online form, so you do have to email them to find out about getting set up with an account. Next we have Diff Eyewear. I don't know if it's really supposed to be different or if it's just Diff, but they sell sunglasses. Their price point is higher as far as the sunglasses on here, so I don't know what the quality, if it's worth the price point or if it's just for the name, because they seem to be very popular. But it is a higher price point. They do sell retail, and from what I just saw, they also sell men's. When I was on their Instagram, which is how I found them, they do have pretty nice sunglasses though. But just really quickly, the only information I can find out about signing up for wholesale was under the frequently asked questions, where they tell you to email them. Next we have Lack of Color, which they sell hats, and their hats were so cute. I was getting ready to buy one, and I'm like, wait, let me see if anyone sells wholesale or buys wholesale from them, and then I'll buy from one of you guys. But the hats were really cute, at least the ones I saw on Instagram. The website, I must have clicked on the wrong link because I didn't see all the cute ones that I saw on their Instagram. But just so you guys can see the product and the price point, it is a higher price point for hats, but they are cute hats. And this brand is based out of Australia, but they do sell to US. So for those of you that don't have a license, this might be your way to go. because I don't know if they're requiring a license. It just tells you to email. So you can email them and find out if you can buy from them, and that's of course if you want to sell hats. Next we have Caroline Hill, which is jewelry and handbags. This one is a wholesale only, so you don't have to worry about competing when it comes to retail. So just quickly going through the homepage so you can get an idea of what they sell. Again, it's handbags and jewelry. Of course, I'll go through some of the products so that way you guys can see it. They do have a minimum of $100, which means the product is most likely not in packs. Usually with accessories, it's not in packs, and they do have that minimum dollar amount that you have to spend in order to buy from them. So just going through the product, I tried to go through the new product first, which seems to show like kimonos and jewelry. But then in a moment I'll go through handbags too, just so you guys can have an idea. And according to their menu, they also have clothing, and I think there was something else. Anyway, to create an account, here's the form where you can sign up, and according to that pop-up, you'll be able to shop as soon as you register. Next we have Ellie Vale, which is jewelry. I do want to warn you guys, this brand has a high minimum dollar amount to get started. So it's for the opening order. I didn't see information as far as reorders, but for that opening order was $1,000 to get started. They do sell retail, so again, keep that in mind, but then they also sell wholesale. So just going through the homepage really quick just so you guys can get an idea of the products that they do sell. So you have necklaces, you have earrings, a lot of golds, like everything I'm seeing is gold. They even had the customized hairpins that everyone's wearing. But to go into the wholesale portion, the information that you will need, they have an online application that you can fill out, put in all your information. They do ask a few other questions, so it's not just like putting in your business name or your sales ID. They want a little more. And here's where they talk about that $1,000 minimum. So keep that in mind before you register. And then for the last vendor, which is Tomorrow Studio. And this is a handbag vendor. Their handbags was cute just because I like the square handles on them. But they had a few different styles, including like clutches and whatnot. Price point is a little higher compared to like those other vegan approved brands that we saw where they were probably like $50 to $90. These are like $100 and up. I don't think it went more than like $200 though from what I saw. As far as registering wholesale, there is a link on here that you have to click to go to their wholesale page. But then it also said to email them with that wholesale code on there for special pricing. So like right now you can see the pricing on there for the wholesale inventory, which it doesn't look like they have everything. I think I need to click on it, which I did not do. But you'll want to contact them with that wholesale code so you can get the special pricing. So that's it for all the accessory vendors that I have just for this video. It seems like I focus more on handbags, jewelry, and sunglasses. So the next time around for you guys, I'll be sure to focus on other accessories and then try to find some that don't sell retail and wholesale only. We'll see if there are many out there that exist. Of course, I've done previous videos where I've already given some of those that sell other categories and they sell wholesale only. So if you haven't checked those out, I'll link the recap video and you can skip to the accessory portion of it to see those other vendors. Thank you guys for watching.